Coming up on Animal Cops Houston.
A drain.
An emergency rescue when a puppy's washed down a drain with another storm brewing. A horse needs help, but why was it hidden?
Did you move the horse knowing that we would be here?
And horrific kennels with dogs fed on rotting carcasses.
It's better than them going hungry.
Investigators come to the rescue.
Burly Chief Investigator Charles Jantzen in a black uniform shirt with Houston SPCA Investigator printed on the back in white letters. He dons a white Stetson and a metal badge with the Texas star. Scenes of the team rescuing pets and wild animals. They line up outside the SPCA Center, Animal Cops Houston. Charles gets into his white pickup truck.
Chief Investigator Charles Jantzen has been leading the cruelty team here at the Houston SPCA for 5 years. During that time, he's had to deal with some disturbing cases.
Everyone that does this has a passion for animals and has a passion for the law. But to see the sights and sounds and smells of that animal and what it's going through, it can really take its toll and effect on people over time. However, the satisfaction I get is seeing that that animal is safe, but also the owner is either learned their lesson and has complied with Texas law or has been charged with animal cruelty.
Today, his resolve will be tested to the limit as he leads a team of investigators on a rescue mission like no other.
A map shows Texas and Houston in the southeast.
Their destination is beyond their normal patrol in Orange County.
Charles tows a long trailer towards a dog pen.
Law enforcement officers have asked them for help on a property with over 50 dogs.
The yard's a mess.
The owner of the property has run out of money and is feeding them slaughterhouse waste.
Bits of carcasses.
Captain of the Orange County Sheriff's Office, David Peck, is here, and he's persuaded the owner to hand over all of the dogs.
Conditions are absolutely deplorable. As you can see, there's animal carcasses everywhere, everything from skulls of cows to bones to pieces of the animal with the hide on it that they're eating. That's what he's feeding. Apparently he thinks he's doing the right thing and taking care of them, and I strongly disagree. So I'll have him in court at 9 o'clock in the morning. All these animals are going to be taken to animal hospitals.
The owner has been collecting strays for a number of years, but has had to rely on the generosity of others in order to feed them.
So there's no guarantee.
Dog food, cat food, whatever someone would give me, I would give to them. It's better than them going hungry. I've been begging for a long time. Give me help, and God finally answered my prayers. God has came through for these animals. That's all I've ever wanted for 11 years, to see to it these animals had a loving home, a chance at life on this earth.
Flies in a filthy barn.
Get both cameras, all the cameras together, get it to me. David is working. I've got one and I've got one. All right, David is working on the inventory.
As investigators videotape for evidence, they begin to discover scenes they've never witnessed before.
This is pretty disgusting. No, I mean, you're just covered in flies, aren't you? Afraid to hold on to anything. Afraid I'll fall over. This one over here is limping bad. This one in this swamp.
Investigator Michelson.
The conditions here are just really horrible. The smell is bad. The amount of flies is bad. It's just really disgusting. It's horrible.
You guys stand right here, have him go in.
It's already mid-morning, and with such a large number of animals, they'll have to act fast.
If you can't touch them, that changes the ball game.
They need to get inside the pens, but the gates are chained, and there's years of accumulated filth and rotting carcasses.
We're not going to be able to climb over to get it.
They dig.
If you look at the bottom of the gates, there's anywhere from 3 or 4 inches to up to a foot of buildup on the inside where these pens have never been cleaned out. There's just thousands of flies everywhere. Horrible conditions for these animals to be in. They're miserable, their water's nasty, their food's nasty. We're gonna get them out of here today and see if we can help them out, get them in a nice clean environment, and make the rest of their lives a whole lot better.
Yeah, 2 of y'all go in here. There's enough that 2 of y'all go in.
Investigator Shauna Sundberg is the first to enter. she spots a very pregnant lab mix. She needs to be rescued first.
Shauna carries the dog out.
Next, the rest of the dogs can be brought out using catch poles.
Let's do an equipment count. 5 catch poles, I know for sure.
The last of the dogs is finally on board, and the total has risen to 53.
Okay. It went relatively well. The animals were in deplorable conditions. It's been a very difficult seizure. We have a few animals here that we want looked at right away. They need some kind of medical attention tonight and get them comfortable. And then the rest of them just need a nice warm place to stay that's clean and some food and water that is not coming from a decaying flesh.
One of the officers rinses her shoes off under a hose.
Show 97, 900, advise operation down here.
It's been a tough day, one that Jantzen won't forget for a long time. But he prefers to keep the details of a seizure like this to himself when he goes home to his family.
When I go home, I don't discuss my job with my children. I don't want them growing up thinking that this is all that is to society. I do have animals that I have adopted from the organization, and they all have been animals that have been in need of a home. That's the kind of positive story I want to show my family, is that there are some positives to society and there are other people out there that want to try and get these animals a good home.
The sun sets in an amber sky. Outside the SPCA, dogs are carried out of the trailer, some in animal crates.
It's late by the time they arrive back at the Houston SPCA shelter, but the staff and volunteers have waited to help document and house the dogs.
How many cages you got down left there?
The dogs are in pens.
Dr. Catalina Thurston has also stayed with some of her colleagues.
All three of us, have gone ahead and met back up here this evening. It's around 10 o'clock right now. And we found several dogs. I mean, a lot of them have puncture wounds, bite wounds, areas on their bodies where obviously they've gotten into fights with each other. There's one that has like a nub left of his leg, like it might have gotten mangled or chewed off at some point. Just different things basically from being in a pack kind of a situation and fighting over food.
I'll go look over there again.
Michelson is happy to have reunited the puppies with their mother and be able to provide them with a comfortable bed for the night.
It's job satisfaction to see them in a clean environment. I mean, she's not really that stressed. She's panting a little bit and pacing a little bit. But as you can see, we have puppies drinking clean water, which is probably a novel idea for them.
A lit-up sign out front reads, "Adoptions." One of the staff wheels a trolley down a corridor. On it is a dog in an animal crate.
The dogs found among animal bones shocks the head of the shelter.
This is really one of the worst environmental cases that we've had.
And a horse tangled in barbed wire.
No, don't move, no.
When Animal Cops Houston returns,
who said electricity can't be adventurous? Who said adventure needs time to recharge? All new Nissan X-Trail with e-Power, a unique electrified experience, unplugged.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer, the official collection. Week by week, build stunningly detailed miniatures with brushes and paints. Create your army. Learn to play and begin the hobby of a lifetime as the forces of order beat the forces of destruction in deadly tabletop battles. Bring the storm. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer, issue 1, $2.99.
Welcome to the home of entertainment. Are you ready to be entertained? Are you ready to Butlins? Book your summer break now.
If you're over 50, you can have the time of your life without worrying how your family will cope when your time is up. Post Office Over 50's life cover is simple and affordable, and from a name you know and trust. You're guaranteed acceptance if you're a UK resident aged 50 to 80. There are no health checks and it starts from just £1.15 a week. Plus, you can get free 24/7 GP access with the health and wellbeing benefit. Come on, enjoy yourself. Safe in the knowledge over 50s life cover will pay out money when you die, as a gift. Call our UK call centre now on 0800 169 1100 and choose your £100 gift card for amazon.co.uk, Tesco or M&S.
Over a third of Macmillan's vital work is funded by gifts in wills from amazing people like you. Supporting Hitesh, who's struggling with chemo. Helping Daisy walk again after bone cancer. And being there for Sue as she chooses her first wig. Create your lasting legacy. Register for our free will service and consider a gift to Macmillan, so we can do whatever it takes. Search Macmillan Free Will today.
Critics are calling What's Love Got to Do With It a delight from start to finish and laugh out loud funny.
Oh, is that Grindr? Anyone we should meet? No.
What's Love Got to Do With It?
I'm in. Okay, now, you can have a great first date. I promise, all right? Give me that.
Your donations helped 3D print his heart to guide his surgery and saved his life with a groundbreaking innovation. And the future breakthrough that could cure her is closer than ever. Help us turn science fiction into reality and save more lives like hers. Donate £5 to the British Heart Foundation now.
Gala Bingo, where a little joy goes a long way. So take time to think. Discover our tools for safer gambling.
Experience all the exquisite layers of Ferrero Rocher. The roasted, chopped hazelnuts, soft, creamy filling and fine chocolate in a uniquely delicious bar. Enjoy the taste of Ferrero Rocher, one square at a time.
When a stroke strikes, the damage spreads like a fire in the brain. When you spot any single one of these signs, think and act fast. Face. Has it fallen on one side? Arms. Can they raise them? Speech. Is it slurred? Time. Even if you're not sure, call 999. The faster you act, the more of the person we save. When stroke strikes, act fast. Call 999.
They say it's not how you come into the world, it's how you leave.
A member of the Denver Broncos was killed last night in a drive-by shooting.
You can't prepare yourself for it.
The car door's open, and she's nowhere to be found.
There's somebody out there targeting the cheerleaders.
The more they kill, the smarter they get.
We didn't know who fired the gun, where it came from, or why it happened.
His murderer didn't just kill him, he killed our relationship, our bond, our family.
Life and death, those things are much more important than a game.
The darkest days in American football communities. Murder Under the Friday Night Lights starts Friday the 24th of February on Quest Red and stream previous series now on Discovery+.
Animal Cops Houston.
The Houston SPCA is a non-profit organization, and it's thanks to public donations that any animals rescued can be given a second chance. All the resources here will be needed urgently to cope with yesterday's arrival of 53 dogs which have been subjected to horrendous living conditions. Today, their medical evaluations have begun, and many of the dogs have life-threatening diseases. A few, like this terrier mix named Bruce, are luckier, and Dr. Dev Rahan is more confident about his future.
Who knows, if we have left Bruce for a longer time, they would have got affected with the heartworms or had a skin problem or something, which is hard to treat, and they might not be, they might not have had a future at all. So he obviously, this seizure has done a lot of good for Bruce. Now he can look forward to an appropriate place to live in, so that he can spend the rest of his life in a very happy home.
Investigator Michelson in a cubicle.
Just as investigator Debbie Michelson completes her paperwork on yesterday's seizure, it's time to get back out on the road.
She gets into her car.
Since she joined the Houston SPCA just 2 years ago, Michelson has investigated a wide range of cases, each one as challenging as the next.
The one thing I can say about an animal cruelty investigator is you're not stuck in an office all day and no 2 days are the same. Kitty, 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 kitty. It could be anything from, the animals not having food and water in the Texas heat to checking on, 20 horses, and then my next call might be on an emu or an alligator. Hi. Good. Do you own this horse?
No, ma'am, I sure don't.
And like all investigators, facing hostile owners is all part of the job.
I've only had her. Okay, don't come up and approach me like this. Yes, you are. You need to step back.
But she's been trained to deal with every kind of situation. And when one job is complete, it's time to move on to the next.
Hey, this is Debbie from the Houston SPCA. How are you?
Today, she's heading to Liberty County, where she's arranged to meet a man who's concerned about a trapped horse.
He told me it was 2 miles down the road. I didn't think I could go on 2 miles. There he is.
The person who made the call is on an ATV, and he leads Michelson to the horse, which has become entangled in barbed wire. A local deputy sheriff called the family who owns the horse.
It's standing half over the fence.
Wow. We're going to get you out of this. It's okay, baby. Go ahead. I got pictures. Go ahead.
Let me go.
Michelson immediately orders the fence to be cut before more damage is done to the stallion.
The lengths of barbed wire are cut.
No. Don't move. No. Come on. She hurt your leg.
It looks like superficial damage, but Michelson wants the horse to be taken to a vet. She'll check on his report later.
If you know that he does this, you
Well,
guys are
we've
going to have
tried, and like he gets mad when we mess with his fence because it's his fence.
to... Or put him in a stall. I mean...
Well, we got another field for him. It's big and open. We just brought him here because that other mirror was in heat.
You are just gonna... You are looking for trouble.
Yeah, that's what I said. He keeps coming back over here.
I mean, there is swelling around the injury that I noted, and there is abrasions, and the flies were landing on it. Right now, we keep our fingers crossed that they'll do the right thing and take the animal to the vet.
Michelson puts on her sunglasses and drives off along a freeway.
Michelson is eager to move on, heading to a case that requires urgent attention. She's arranged to meet Chief Investigator Charles Jantzen, who's obtained a warrant to remove another horse from a property out in Liberty County.
Jantzen has a quick word on his radio. Police officers are at the property. A thin horse is by a house.
The horse is desperately underweight and needs help. Earlier, the owners had hidden it from the deputy sheriffs, but now it's turned up again. And Corporal Michelle Watson wants to know what's going on.
Did you move the horse knowing that we would be here?
My husband knew that.
It's a yes or no answer, ma'am.
We did give it away. It wasn't our horse.
How far away did that horse go?
Off the road is all I know.
So basically you were hiding the horse knowing the horse would probably be seized today, correct?
That's what he...
Correct, yes or no?
Yes,
okay, that's what I needed to know.
Yes.
Okay, can you get the feed so we can look at it, please?
All right.
We can't get him to the vet. We tried by Monday.
The woman tells Jantzen that they bought it in this condition, but they can no longer afford to feed it.
Is it she a buddy of yours or what?
It's my husband's.
Jantzen leads the brown and white horse out through a gate and across the quiet country road outside the property. He shepherds the horse into a long trailer. A metal gate is closed behind the horse.
This horse is about 3.5 pounds underweight. The horse's hooves are just atrocious as far as needing just general horse husbandry, you know, stuff that doesn't take a whole lot of money, just takes time and effort. Education is our key, but when education fails, then we need to go a legal route, and we've started that process with the seizure. Now we're going to try to collect all the evidence, and then we'll see if we can pursue some criminal charges on these individuals.
Blast from the past. In 2006, 9 severely matted Shih Tzus were rescued from a dark shed. 3 have found loving foster care at a rescue center. During her confinement, May contracted glaucoma and lost an eye. Teresa Osborne stays close by.
She's unbelievably loving. If she could sit in a lap 24 hours a day, she'd be happy.
Also saved on that day, Gidget and Gus Gus are now healthy and happy, grateful that the Houston SPCA came to help.
Jantzen carries a chihuahua under his arm as he helps a fair-haired lady with an animal crate.
Chief Investigator Charles Jantzen has arrived back with the horse and dogs he seized from Liberty County. He's arranged for Dr. Catalina Thurston to examine the horse. She's named Princess. Not only is she thin, but she's also suffering from a condition called rain rot, which the owners have been treating with a medicine that turns the horse's hide purple.
That actually looks like a type of tincture of iodine that is used a lot of times by people for cattle. I mean, it's not really a horse type of medication because a lot of times horses will break out with these types of infections after a heavy rain.
Princess also has bad teeth, and Dr. Thurston will have to bring in the farrier. Princess will receive food and medication, but she also needs time here at the shelter, and that can only happen if the Houston SPCA gains custody in court.
A gavel hits a desk, a man in handcuffs. Official papers are filled in and stamped. People are gathered in a courtroom.
2 days after Princess and the 3 dogs were seized, all interested parties have arrived in the courtroom of Justice of the Peace Cody Parrish.
But it was there when you got there.
Right.
Investigator Debbie Michelson is here to give evidence, and she and the owners will be questioned by DA Thomas Chambers.
How would you describe that? You call it hide or fur?
We describe it as an unthrifty haircut. It's not smooth. It's very dull. It's patchy. There's tufts of hair coming out.
But just your average person can look at this horse and tell that there's something wrong with it, right?
Average person should be able to tell.
Okay.
Especially here you can see all of the ribs.
All right. What condition were the dogs in?
The dogs had severe flea infestation, dermatitis, red flaky skin. That is the older Chihuahua. She's 7 years old. It's missing all its lower incisors and 5 of its upper incisors.
What, just bad living conditions?
Poor food, lack of just general care.
The owner's brother is representing the family.
See the fleas on it there, see the fleas. And the teeth are bad, just poor. I think she said they had, what, heartworms? And
I didn't know nothing about that.
It looked pretty poor, didn't it?
Yeah.
If we ask the judge that you'll let the dogs and animals and the horse go, if the judge won't assess cost against you, won't assess all that money that they spend on it, would you be agreeable to that?
Yeah, I'll be agreeable.
Okay. Okay.
They take good care of it.
Thank you. That's all I have, Your Honor.
No more questions. You must step down.
We ask you to seize these animals, turn them over to the SPCA, and in spite of the expenses, Your Honor, we ask you not to assess any cost against the Olsons.
Okay, we're going to go ahead. We're going to award the SPCA all animals. Okay? No cost. And we're going to call this case over with.
Sometimes it's difficult for investigators to take family pets away from people, but the law must protect those that can't defend themselves.
When you're a judge, you do tend to feel sorry for the individual that has the animals because they really do love the animals. They just don't know a whole lot about them to take care of them. But maybe with Miss Michelson giving them some information, maybe the next pets they do have, they will take care of.
Okay, I'll definitely put that in a record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad that they're going to do what they need to do with the dogs. Let them go ahead and adopt them out, give them a better home, and maybe one day we eventually will get us another one.
Everybody is a first-time pet owner at some time. And the best way to learn, you can go to a vet, get a regular vet, get established with a vet. They can give you information as to how to care for the animal, what things you need. But the people here had no knowledge whatsoever for any animal, whether it be a horse or a puppy or an older dog.
Black and white film of Michelson carrying the pregnant Labrador cross out of the pen of badly kept dogs.
When 53 dogs were rescued from appalling conditions, one dog called Delilah was found to be pregnant.
Puppies on a towel in a basket.
Almost immediately, and to everyone's delight, she gave birth to 8 puppies. Dr. Roberta Westbrook and Dr. Cheryl McGuire have been looking after the young family.
The mom here is kind of a medium-sized dog. She's probably around 30 or so pounds, and so we're not sure who the father is. All the puppies are solid black, and that's very different from the mother, who's solid brown with little black highlights. So Nine's a lot of puppies, but she did a great job, and she seems like she's doing a great job as a mom. And this little girl here is very active. She seems like she's doing okay, but she's got a little bit of nasal discharge here. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that and make sure that, that she continues to do okay and that the nasal discharge isn't a result of something more serious like a respiratory infection or even a more serious condition. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if any of the other puppies have similar symptoms.
One of the things that we'll have the foster mom do is exactly what we're doing, is handling the puppies on a daily basis. It's really important that that's done. And that's another advantage they have of being born here at the shelter, and now that we're getting them a foster mom, to get them used to humans, human touch, human smell. They're going to make much better pets and puppies than if they had been born out in that isolated, filthy environment they had been in. So this is something that we'll have their foster mom do, is every day handle each one of them and stroke them and talk with them.
A young woman watches a screen showing a video of the filthy dog pen.
Oh, what's that, the water?
Video footage from the horrific kennels reveals a massive challenge for the animal behaviorists.
They've just lost all meaning of what a dog-human relationship is.
And can a puppy trapped down a sewer drain be saved before another storm hits the city? When Animal Cops Houston returns.
When it comes to writing or updating your will, you want the best for those who matter most to you. But it can be difficult to know where to start, and all too tempting to put it off. Now, thanks to the RSPCA and the Goodwill Partnership, it's easy to create a simple will that can provide for the people you care about, as well as the causes that are close to your heart. And it's absolutely free. Simply chat through your wishes on a video call, over the phone, or in your own home to receive a will that has been checked by solicitors and delivered directly to your door. To take advantage of this offer, please call today on 0800 151 3330. There's no charge and no obligation to donate to the RSPCA, but if animals are in your heart, please help us keep our promise to protect them always by leaving a gift in your will to the RSPCA. And with your help, we can continue rescuing and protecting vulnerable animals for generations to come. Please call now on 0800 151 3330, text WILL2 to 81400, or search online, RSPCA Free Will.
My funeral plan's arrived.
Oh, right, Mum. Great.
Is your mum all right?
Oh, yeah. She's just,
Granny says she wants to get things sorted now, so we won't have to worry about it.
Oh, it's pure cremation, Jean. Here, have a look. When I go, they'll take care of the practical bit and bring my ashes home. It's all sorted and paid for, so my family won't have the worry. No fuss, no hidden costs. Just what I want.
Oh, I see. And Granny says we'll have to have a party and remember the nice things. But it won't be for ages yet.
Find out why the UK's best-selling plan is the simple, fuss-free, pure cremation plan. Rated excellent on Trustpilot with over 13,000 reviews. Chat to our lovely people by calling now on 0800 170 7686 or visit purecremation.tv.
My dad used to tell me a story. When he was a pilot in the war, he got shot down and taken prisoner. In the camp, it was the most bitter winter, and there was barely anything to eat. He almost died. But then the parcels arrived from the Red Cross, full of food and medical supplies. I think of Dad. seeing those boxes, knowing that people cared. And I think of all those the Red Cross movement have helped since then. Wherever people are vulnerable, you see their emblem. It means protection in the darkest hour, comfort when it's needed most, hope when all seems lost. When I wrote my will, I remembered what the British Red Cross did for Dad. That's why I decided to leave them a gift. Now I know that whatever happens in the world, I'll be there, through that symbol. Will you be there too?
Search Red Cross Wills today to find out more, including how to make or amend your will for free.
You did us proud, my friend. Until the next big campaign, huh?
Matt, it's time to get our lorry ready for the road. We've got another massive prize to deliver.
Oh, amazing.
One lucky postcode area will win a share of a whopping £10.2 million. Join in before midnight on the 22nd of February to play in the March draws. £10.2 million could be coming to your postcode area.
Gorgeous island? Check. Sexy singles? Check. Loving the app? Check. I'm here for the money. Let the games begin. A brand new series, Heartbreak Island. Stream the full series now, only on Discovery Plus.
I feel embarrassed.
I've never felt confident enough.
It makes me feel unattractive.
My name's Eva Proudman and I'm a consultant trichology. The sooner we act on a treatment, the more hair we can save.
My name's Edward Ball. I'm a hair transplant surgeon.
Every hair we're placing is part of someone's life.
That regrowth is just amazing.
Oh my God, the hairline.
Oh, I feel like a new woman.
Wow.
You've changed his life as well as mine.
The Hair Loss Clinic, Wednesday at 10 on Really, or stream the full series now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston.
740 KTRH, good afternoon, 12 noon. Torrential rain out of the tropics soaks Houston. Here's KTRH's Elizabeth Rose. Oh, Bonnie, high water north and southbound on the feeders of 59.
Heavy rain is falling over the Houston SPCA, but it's business as usual inside as animals need feeding and cleaning. Since over 50 dogs arrived from a property that was deep in rotten carcasses, it's been important to get them adjusted to normal food.
A dog eats from a bowl.
Animal behaviorist Melissa Chan has her work cut out for her, as the dogs lived as pack animals competing for food. Many were frightened and aggressive, and it's her job to evaluate them for adoption. To assess the dogs effectively, she needs to see the Houston SPCA video footage shot on the day of the seizure.
And let's see, look at that one. Oh, what's that, the water? I don't think I've ever seen such just a horrific way of maintaining animals, and it's really sad to see the little puppies, because your vets always tell you to be really careful about keeping puppies from wandering around outside. It just chokes me up just thinking about it, how they're just drinking this filthy water. It's just horrible. It's no wonder that the dogs were so sick and just so afraid of people.
To be rehabilitated from such horrific conditions is going to be a slow process, but for Melissa, it's far from hopeless.
For a dog that comes from such a situation, I would take some time and remind them that people are safe and that we are guardians over them. But right here, they've just lost all meaning of what a dog-human relationship is. I've been working in shelters for 10 years, and it never ceases to amaze me how terribly people can treat animals. As much experience as I have, it can bring tears to my eyes just thinking about it.
The sky is filled with brooding grey clouds. A streak of lightning flashes down.
As the Texas storm passes north, investigator Liz Pavlicek begins her shift.
She gets into an SPCA SUV.
She's new to the cruelty team, with only a handful of cases under her belt.
I actually went to school at Sam Houston State, and I got my bachelor's degree in criminal justice and psychology. And I actually did an internship with the Houston SPCA Investigations Department last summer. And I decided that this was the career that I wanted to pursue, and so I went after it.
Houston on a map.
her patrol is 20 miles west of the shelter in Harris County. She's heading out on an emergency. The morning rain has swept a puppy into a storm drain.
If it is the type of drain I'm thinking of, it's very difficult to get a catch pole or a net down in there. And it also depends on what size the dog is, you know, whether it's scared or not. There's a lot of issues that could come up.
She's parked her SUV on a driveway and gets out.
I can hear him. Yes, one of those. Puppy. I can't see him. Guys, I really can't see anything now.
With more storms heading for Houston, it's imperative to get him out quickly.
She feeds a rod lead down into the drain inlet.
Pavlicek can't rescue him this way, and she's desperate to avoid frightening the puppy further from the opening. But the recent bad weather has brought out a water management employee on his rounds. He spotted them, and he's got the right equipment to help.
The guy removes a manhole cover.
There you are. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
She lowers the rod lead in.
The puppy is cowering in the dark, and it will be tricky to slip the noose around him.
Come on, it's okay. Come on.
She gets the noose around the pup's neck and pulls it up. It yelps, frightened, but she soon has it out.
That was a difficult one like I thought it would be, but we got him. It's okay, it's okay. There's no telling how this little dog ended up down there. My only guess could be maybe it fell in somehow, or with all the rain that we got, I guess it, you know, he could have been in a drainage ditch and got swept in there.
There you go, it's okay, I know.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely scared. Like, even when I, you know, picked him up, he was freaking out because I'm sure he's just already terrified being down there, since we don't know how long.
The guy replaces the manhole cover, and investigator Pavlicek drives away with the pup in a crate.
Being in those sewage drains is definitely a bad place for a puppy or kitten or any animal, because, you know, a lot of the nastiness down there, and there's no food, and they can't really drink the water. So, you know, hopefully if they do get stuck down there, they get out quickly, because I'm sure they couldn't survive for very long.
Fortunately, it's a short drive to the shelter, and it's straight to the clinic for this young puppy, where Dr. Roberta Westbrook is waiting to help.
Hello. How's it going? Good. This little guy just came out of a sewer drain.
Oh my goodness. Was he all wet and from the rain? It's been raining lately.
He was standing in the water. He wasn't wet on top, but...
He's probably only about 6 to 8 weeks. He's got a flea infestation. Yeah. You've been outside a long time, huh? He's a little thin.
I was guessing a Schnauzer mix.
I think Schnauzer.
But those ears kind of throw me off.
Yeah, he's got some big ears, like you're saying, like a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Just gonna use a little washcloth to get some of the discharge from his eyes. But we're just gonna put some antibiotic ointment in the eye and try to catch anything that may be brewing in there.
Roberta wipes the pup's eyes.
This is going to feel a little funny. You want to hold on to the back of him just in case he... The good news is that it sounds like we probably found him pretty quickly. It's been raining the last couple of days, and he's by himself, and he's in the water. My main concern would be him having a low body temperature, not getting food and water, and being exposed to all kinds of bacteria and parasites and things like that. So we're going to check his temperature and check him for intestinal parasites that he may have contracted. I don't know how he would have gotten out on his own. That's pretty sad, but that's okay. We'll find him a nice home. Yeah. He made a little grunt there.
Investigator Pavlicek strokes the wiry-haired little pup. Melissa brings a dog out of one of the pens.
Animal behaviorist Melissa Chan and her team are beginning the assessment of dogs that were rescued from a man in Orange County. They've been kept among rotting meat. Many had untreatable health problems.
All right. Wow. What are those, huh? Hey, Bruce! Come here!
One of the lucky ones, though, is a cattle dog named Bruce, who's passed his medical exam.
Aww.
Bruce bobs up to lick Melissa.
Okay.
Melissa needs to know what Bruce's behavior's like and has a series of tests for him.
He's a fun dog. Cattle dogs make great dog sports dogs. Great for agility, fly ball, where dogs have to jump over hurdles and grab a ball and retrieve them. And it's a race, so they're great for those types of timed events. Okay, so let's just check him for resource guarding. We're just going to feed Bruce some wet food and dry food and check to see how he responds when he is touched while eating. Oh, here you go. It's very, very happy to see the food. I've noticed that many dogs that have been living with other dogs and having to share their food with other dogs from the same trough, so to speak, they tend to do a lot of this competitive eating where they eat a lot faster and harder, and they might even be more likely to resource guard because that's how they would get more food, is by guarding it from other dogs. It doesn't necessarily mean that they'd be dangerous. It just means that it might be a good idea to just get them used to feeling comfortable with you being around their food. And then he looked up. So what I would recommend to an adopter is that they should occasionally approach him and drop something really tasty into his food, like a piece of chicken or something, so that he learns that people approaching him when he's eating is not something to be fearful of.
Now a challenge that involves introducing him to another dog to check his sociability.
What's the dog's name?
Today, Flash is helping out the behavioral team.
So here's Flash. Flash is an adolescent Labrador Retriever.
Cream-coloured Bruce walks up to Black Lab Flash.
So Bruce is very careful. Oh, and then he's licking Flash's lips. It's also a non-confrontational gesture. And then he's trying to get Flash to play with him. So he's doing a quick play bow and then running away.
Flash and Bruce seem friendly with each other. They both kept on their leads and sniffed the carpet.
It's amazing that he's come through his experiences so upbeat and playful and friendly. He obviously loves people. He needs somebody who's going to take the time and work him, take him jogging, play with him, teach him how to play fetch, and teach him how to enjoy things that normal dogs enjoy. And I'm sure it would take no time at all if somebody was patient and if somebody was kind, that they'd be able to teach him to enjoy things like fetch and tug. So he's a wonderful dog.
Melissa strokes Bruce under the jaw. A dark-haired lady brings Labrador Cross Delilah to a radio station.
Come on, Delilah. Come on.
1-year-old Delilah's had a tough start in life. Rescued among terrible living conditions while pregnant and giving birth to 9 puppies. Since she's been at the Houston SPCA, remarkably, Delilah shows no ill effects physically or temperamentally.
97.1, Houston's only home for the country legends. It's the Kennel Go-Round. It is Friday Eve, and of course, this being Thursday, we have...
Today, Public Relations Manager Miranan Lal has brought her downtown to meet DJ Dan Callowell to try to find her a new home.
Who is she? Where'd you find her? And let's have the lowdown on her.
This is Delilah. Now, Delilah, there was a big cruelty seizure down in Vidor not too long ago. She was one of 54 dogs that was picked up, and unfortunately, they were living in some pretty poor conditions. And this man was feeding them dead cattle carcasses.
Yikes.
Now, Delilah actually was pregnant at the time, and she gave birth to her puppies at the SPCA.
Okay, but now her current health seems to be pretty good.
She's doing great.
You guys brought her back, and so she's going to make a fine pet.
Yes.
I got to tell you, she's probably one of the friendliest dogs I've met in a long darn time. She's got great eyes. You look into those eyes. Delilah's eyes, man. Those are going to get you, I guarantee you. Okay, so if somebody's interested in adopting Delilah, what do?
They come to the Houston SPCA. Of course, we're open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and that's where you can find Delilah and all kinds of great animals.
Great. I love it. Hey, well, Mira, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Any idea what you're bringing next week?
How about a horse?
Oh, now that I'd like to see. Bring it up the freight elevator. Thanks again, Mira. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hey, we are Country Legends 97.1. It is about 13 minutes past 8 o'clock.
Princess the horse.
When Princess was seized from a family in Liberty County, it was a sad case of neglect. Very thin and with an infection called rain rot, she needed medical attention fast at the Houston SPCA.
A horse in a sunny enclosure.
Every horse that's brought into the shelter is assessed and then hopefully begins the often slow journey to recovery.
Melissa leads Princess on a rein. Princess stops to eat grass.
Princess's health is improving, but the rain rot is difficult to cure. She's well enough, though, for behaviorists Melissa Chan and Elise Googe to assess her for adoption, and the signs look good.
And it's amazing. I mean, you'll see horses that you go near their ears or their face, and I mean, they rear back and they get so nervous. So Princess, in contrast, is just snacking. You know, it's really so sad when you see a horse in a condition like this. You can see the rain rot all across her top back. But it's easy to treat. It just takes a lot of daily, regular treatments, and you can see it gets much better.
Yes, your friends are there.
So feet can also be an area for horses that have never been touched, they've never been cleaned, but she did a nice job of lifting it up for Melissa, which is good. So you can notice she's not eating now.
Yeah, that was really easy, and she didn't struggle at all. She just kind of held it there.
So this is a portion where we're going to do a little bit of a mock medical exam, how they respond to an oral dewormer, and also how they respond to a fake blood draw. So we have a blunt-tipped needle, and then we have just an oral dewormer full of nothing. We just squirt it right into their mouth. Good. Almost no response.
Very nice. It's amazing that a horse that just had such very, very basic care be so easy to handle.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a sweeter girl, you know. She's a good lady. My goodness. This little lady's just a doll. Okay, so now we're going to do reaction to distractions. So we're going to let Princess approach the object and see, does she eagerly approach it and express curiosity? Does she avoid it? So she's really wanting to just graze. And mind you, she sees it. Again, with the way horses see, I mean, she knows it's there.
Well, there you go.
Okay. So that's pretty good. That's a good girl.
She's very interested in the grass.
So initially, not interested, and then when we pushed her a little bit, she responded very well with a little bit of, okay, it's there, I'm moving on. So now I'm going to do a sound distraction. I hear that I have hands that don't clap very loud, so we'll see. All right.
Princess pricks up her ears.
I'll try a different sound distraction. Wow. I'm just going to do a clangy thing, Melissa. Great. A great girl. And obviously, you know, I'm not a vet, and I'm sure that they either have or they'll look her over and see what kind of condition she's in. The rain rot is definitely workable. They definitely have to check out her hooves because they're not in great shape. But if they can take care of the seemingly superficial medical issues, I mean, she'd just be a fabulous horse. She doesn't startle at things. She's social. She wants you to touch her. I mean, you couldn't ask for a sweeter girl, you know.
Oh, she's
a gorgeous girl. She's a princess.
Princess eats grass and Melissa stands beside her, stroking her neck. Later, she's saddled.
Will Princess, who's suffered from rain rot, tolerate a saddle? And who's relaxing before a game in the garden? When Animal Cops Houston returns,
I love it when I can dry my clothes outside, but the weather doesn't always cooperate.
Very Outdoorable fabric softener makes our washing as fresh as if it's been dried outside, even when drying inside. That outdoor freshness. And still so soft, even next to sensitive skin. Very Outdoorable, very soft and fresh as if dried outside.
Sail through the heart of historic cities and unforgettable scenery with Viking. Unpack once and get closer to iconic landmarks, local life, and cultural treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time getting there and more time being there. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
Stratos from Shark. Anti-odor technology transforms bad odors into fresh-smelling air. Anti-hair wrap plus captures and removes all hair types, while CleanSense IQ adjusts power for the mess above and below the surface. Recommended by 9 out of 10 pet owners. Stratos, Shark's most advanced range.
Family life. It's made of ups and downs, and those little moments. But should the unthinkable happen to you? Life insurance from Legal & General can help look after monthly bills, the roof over their heads, childcare costs, and most importantly, your family. Because no one protects more families in the UK than us. Premiums start from £5 a month and they never rise. Plus there's a £100 gift card after you apply. Legal & General. Ensure life goes on.
Britain has a new monarch, King Charles III, and I'm delighted to announce the very first gold 1/8 sovereign coin of his reign. The coin features a design that pays tribute to his predecessor and mother, our late Queen Elizabeth II. By calling 0800 083 6666, you may own this gold coin at the introductory price of just £69. This price is only available until the 30th of April 2023, after which, if any coins are still available, they'll be priced at £149. The solid 22-carat gold coin features King Charles III's portrait on one side, and in tribute to her history-making Platinum Jubilee last year, a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other. Only 5,999 of these new gold coins have been produced, meaning that fewer than 1 in every 4,000 UK households may own one. Applications are limited to 1 per household, so call without delay to ensure that you don't miss out. This is the first 1/8 sovereign of the reign, and with its 2 portraits, it commemorates not only a monarch and his predecessor, but also a son and his mother. This coin benefits from the unique Hattons of London sell-out guarantee. Any coins unsold on the 31st of May 2023 will be melted, and a new certificate issued, allowing you to enjoy a potentially even rarer coin. So to own this gold 1/8 sovereign coin at the introductory price of just £69, call now on 0800 083 6666.
At Tombola, play Britain's biggest bingo, where at least £100,000 will be won every month. Buy your tickets now for the next game on the 1st, and come join the fun. Britain's biggest bingo, only at Tombola.
We're back with another season of Bargain Bluff. We take the worst of the worst houses in Detroit.
This is so gross.
Fix them up, we style them up, and we sell them for an affordable price.
I think it'll sell very quickly.
And the buyer finally realizes their dream of home ownership with super stylish, fully furnished homes. Each a work of art.
You guys are making a difference, I'll tell you.
In the end, our city gets a brand new, one-of-a-kind house.
Wow.
Bargain Vlog, Tuesday at 10 on HGTV. And stream previous series now on Discovery+.
One person helping an animal makes a really big difference.
If we can protect the weakest, you can change the world.
Dodo Heroes starts Saturday the 25th of February on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
Everyone's got a vice. My fix is horsepower. Here at my shop, Arclight Fab, I'm putting everything I have into vehicles that I can race and enjoy.
Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman starts tonight at 9 on D-Max. Can't wait. Stream now on Discovery+.
The frights begin in California tonight when a dark, oppressive force threatens to tear a couple apart in new Ghost Adventures house calls at 9. Then, why do handprints of a dead policeman keep appearing? New Help My House is Haunted at 10. And at 11, terrifying encounters on a former battleground at Gettysburg for the Ghost Adventures crew.
Animal Cops Houston. A family comes into reception. Pups in a pen.
Every day's a matchmaking day at the Houston SPCA. Hundreds of people arrive eager to find a new companion. There's no limit to their choice as animals compete for attention.
Delilah's walked along a corridor on a lead.
It's a lucky day for one dog named Delilah, who's endured the worst kind of life, living among rotten food on an old man's property.
Thank you. Come on, puppy dog. Come on, Delilah.
Kayline Tannehill has adopted her, and they're ready to go home.
I was looking for a companion for my other dog who's very happy, very healthy now, and had come from the same background and story as Delilah had. I know that they have feelings and they
go through trauma just like people do and they never forget. So for her to be this lively and cheerful and spirited, it's pretty amazing from what she's gone through.
Out in the parking lot, Golden Delilah jumps up at fair-haired Kayleen, who holds her on a lead.
The Houston SPCA is delighted when companion animals find a new home. Horses can also be given a new start.
He wants to get on her.
Princess, who was thin and suffering from an infection called rain rot, is 100% better. The Wokenfuss family heard about her story and knew she would be a great addition to the ranch. And they've given her a new name, Patches.
We picked her because she's real calm and gentle. Allison's actually ridden her bareback once or twice before we actually got the saddle for her. She doesn't take a bit very well, but she just has to be worked with. Keith has ridden her with a saddle. He hasn't not ridden her bareback. We have a friend that's a trainer, so he's been trying to help us as well. She seems right at home. I mean, she fits.
I am very glad she is in our family now. She's very gentle, and she loves to be played with.
Her coat, once falling out in clumps of infected hair, is glossy and clean. It would have been impossible to dream 1 month ago to saddle her up, but now it's a regular practice in her rehabilitation.
Ready?
The mom of the family leads Patches by a rein, while her daughter, Allison, rides in a saddle.
Allison's becoming an experienced rider, but knows there's someone else who deserves a treat when the chores are done.
My little brother loves to ride Patches, and so do I. She's very, very good at listening. She's still learning, but she's pretty good.
Little Keith rides behind Allison, with his arms wrapped around her waist. Black and white images of investigator Pavlicek rescuing the pup from the drain.
1 week ago, a little puppy had been washed into a sewer drain by a Texas storm. He had been dramatically rescued before more rain arrived.
A boy in a hammock with the puppy.
Since then, he's gone from weak to strong, and now he's been given a new name, Shaggy, and a new home, with 7-year-old Zachary and his mom, Ema Coadger.
I think it's important for children to have pets, that they have to be responsible for somebody. And it helps them stay on track with things, feeding them every day. I told him when he got the dog that if you don't feed the dog, then I'm not going to feed you on that day. The day you don't feed the dog, you don't eat. So every day the dog eats, he eats. So he's learned to do it. And for kids, it's really important just to keep them busy with anything, I think.
He's really playful, and he's nice. Him and the cat play pretty much, and sometimes they fight, but they get along.
They just play together so well. So it's like an extra little playmate for all of us. My mom, me, his dad, and it's been perfect, perfect. He's been a blessing, actually.
Individuals seen under investigation in this program are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Audio description by Deluxe.